Hello, gorgeous soul. Are you ready for an extreme planetary grand finale? Yes, it's the final season of Neptune in Pisces. All the weird, magical, strange, and absolutely bonkers stuff that's happened in the past 11 years is here, and it's going to be peak. It's going to be more. It's coming to a conclusion that ends in January 2026. On top of that, we've got Pluto direct, a Grand Air Trine, a kite, and a mystic rectangle. What does it mean? Absolute clarity and transformation. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey Pisces. Whoa! We have got your ruler coming back in for the absolute final season, heading towards the absolute last episode in our lifetime of Neptune in Pisces. No doubt the past 11 years have brought you extraordinary, bizarre, magical, romantic, incredible experiences, but also may have made you deal with things like addictions, woolly boundaries, affairs of the heart, which seemed karmic and intense. Well, it's coming back for the farewell tour. Now, actually, this could end up being absolutely fabulous for you because it's in its last degree of being able to give you the gift, the rewards, the absolute karmic shifts you've been waiting for, and could deliver something so magical and almost unbelievable. And this is by January, by the way, not necessarily this month, but certainly it could be this month, but it's by January. That changes your life forever. And if I could urge you one thing, you must believe in your magic right now. It is essential that you believe in your magic. It'd be interesting to know how you felt right in the comments below when Pisces left Neptune and it's been in Aries. How did you feel? How have you been feeling about Neptune in Aries? You are getting cast back into your emotions, into your psychic ability. It is full on. And also, we got so many other things going on this month, but obviously that is the main thing. It's intense. And, you know, ruler Neptune's return to Pisces is bringing you so much unusual stuff that should start this month. I would love you to log that for me so I can, you know, remember this moment for eternity. So this month, if anything really spooky, weird, gobsmacking happens, please come back and leave a comment. The other thing that's going on early on this month is that Venus is in your opposite sign of Virgo, and it's sort of fighting a little bit with the North Node in Pisces. Now, the North Node in Pisces, which you're going through, I had one of the absolutely best times when I had my North Node return, which is slightly different to this. But when the North Node is involved, it drags you to your destiny in the most positive way. But is there something from your past that you need to let go of that is no longer your destiny and is no longer your karma, and you have to let it go to be able to go after what it is that is your destiny and is your future? If you could chat to your future self, what would they say? You can imagine yourself in 10 years' time looking back and going, back at yourself now. If you're really honest with yourself, what would you say to yourself that you need to let go of? Just like if you look at yourself now and you look back 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, was there something you knew you should have let go of and you didn't do it? Well, you're in that same position. You're at a turning point, beyond karmic turning point. So magical, so interesting, so fascinating. Really soak up every minute and do everything you can to facilitate this magic coming in. Do manifesting, do journaling, talk to your future self, heal your past self, all of this stuff to help it deliver the greatest gifts to you, because your life is coming full circle, but in a good way. It's like a spiral. You're going upwards, you're changing, you're going to the next vibrational level. You've been helped, you've been supported, and this is it, baby. Anyway, on a more mundane level, Mercury is entering Scorpio, which for you is about you talking and being more honest, maybe brutally honest, more adventurous, and more wanting to put yourself out there. You're also very fascinated to feast on knowledge. The full supermoon in Aries is focusing on how secure you are and what abundance you have, and it will give you intuitive answers on how to draw those things to you. But if you are feeling insecure or lacking abundance, you might get quite emotional about that on that day. And Mercury is square Pluto. You are urged to be honest with yourself and make the changes that you want to make. And also, as I said in my intro, did I change that intro? This month in a way is about be careful what you wish for. And that could not be truer for any sign than yours or anybody with a lot of Pisces in their chart. You know, you are magical. What you think could just pop up. And then you might think, oh, actually, I don't want that. But you've cast this sort of, you know, magical lasso around it and drawn it to you. So just be careful. Venus in your opposite sign is opposing Saturn in your sign. You're trying to decide who or what to commit to. Do not, out of insecurity, foolishness, or I'll just be blunt, weakness, commit to somebody who's wrong for you or somebody that's showing you they're not worthy of you. And that is all around, not just lovers. It could be friends. If somebody is trying to control you, let them go. You deserve to be the magical, sweet, tender being that you are. And if anyone's trying to control that, not this month and not in this period of your life. Venus enters Libra, giving you the opportunity for great intensity and great, you know, intimacy. But be careful you don't get obsessed with someone and it's not realistic, or you have an affair with someone and you know really it's not for you. I mean, yeah, do what you want, but as long as the boundaries are clear and you are honoring your own authenticity and ethics, not anyone else's, nobody else's business. You create those with your own soul. So make sure you do that. In other big news, Pluto is going direct. And again, you might be sort of thinking about your mistakes. You might be a bit hard on yourself, worrying about the mistakes you made in the past when you blurred your boundaries, or you dreamed about something and it turned out to be an illusion. Right now, your magic is switched on to superpower. So make sure you use it. Venus then goes into Libra, which I think you'll probably find a bit easier, as I say. And then on the 14th, when the same day that Pluto goes direct, we have a Grand Air Trine, a kite, and a mystic rectangle. It's so powerful. You're waking up. It's almost like you're a snake shedding their skin. You are the caterpillar coming out of the cocoon. Something is shedding and you are embracing your vulnerability as your power, your magic as your strength. You're not trying to be someone you're not, and you're embracing and nurturing and looking after yourself. And this message will come in. Be interesting. Let me know how it comes in, but I believe there'll be an external confirmation of this. So let me know how that goes. Excuse me, sniffing. Mercury and Mars are conjunct in your adventure zone. You are hungry to go on a wild exploration of the world and to break through any boundaries in a positive way. And that is going to be very, very interesting for you. Obviously, Neptune re-enters Pisces on the 22nd. So up until then, you know, there's a very sudden change of your energy after the 22nd. The new moon in Libra on the 21st is square Jupiter. Ooh, you might have some very, very electrifying adventure or intimate connection with someone, and it's full on, all consuming. But also it's a new moon to surrender any but false belief that you're powerless, because you're not. Let it go, let it go, let it go when it comes to that. Then Mercury's trine Jupiter and Mercury is trine Saturn on the 24th and 25th. And there's a freedom coming. And a freedom to commit to this next life adventure, which is spiritually, emotionally, sensually, in all levels, different, next level. The Grand Water Trine's big news for you, because obviously you're a water sign and you're heavily involved. Big news on the 28th with that Grand Water sign. Might be emotional, but you're feeling, imagine it like a cleansing, you know, when you feel the energy of the Grand Water sign just washing over you and taking away anything that no longer serves you. With Mercury trine Neptune, you come up with an idea or you channel some really important information on the 29th. Same day Mercury enters Sagittarius, and you're being sensible and thinking about yourself in the external world, your reputation, who you are. And again, you're lucky in that area. Things are coming to you which are, you know, very strong. And finally, Mars is trine Saturn. You got the power, you got the raw to go for it. What a month, Pisces. Please keep me updated on a regular basis on what's going on with you. Subscribe if you haven't. Share, like, do all the things. I'd be ever so grateful, and it's very helpful to me. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So why do we at Michele Knight give you a 5-minute, no questions asked guarantee? Well, our psychics are some of the very best in the world. They are handpicked. They have 5 rigorous test readings, the final one with me, and I require very detailed information, things they couldn't possibly know just by looking at Google or social media. We want you to be totally blown away by your reading, to feel that you've chosen a psychic who you can bond with, who gets you and gives you such specific information you feel completely reassured. If this doesn't happen within the first 5 minutes, don't be shy, just put down the phone and your minutes will be topped up or refunded. Your reading should be uplifting, full of clarity and advice, and leave you empowered to make the right decisions for you. We want Michele Knight to be your spiritual home.